So one of the things that's really important is something I believe can make of great value to your health. And I talked about yeast and the accumulation of it in the blood over the years, and sometimes just overeating too many carbohydrates. So one of the things is that coconut oil, for those who've been on a keto diet, this is one of the key things that helps break down yeast that is in your blood. And when you start following more of a high coconut protocol, you're going to find yourself, your cravings for these sweets tend to go down. And why that reason is because inside coconut oil, there is an active ingredient called caprylic acid. That caprylic acid is what breaks down the yeast, which then takes away the cravings that you have for sweets that naturally occur. So, for all of us who've taken coconut oil and notice a difference that we don't seem to crave sweets, the main reason is because inside coconut oil exists an ingredient, an active ingredient called caprylic acid. That is what breaks down the yeast cell wall. When you break that down, you lose your cravings for sweets. And sometimes just by doing that, especially using a concentrated form of caprylic acid, which is from a company I really recommend, Nature's Sunshine, they have that ability when you take it to get rid of that craving. The other thing that I think is really critical is you have to realize when is the best time for you to take it. Because if your cravings for sweets are after supper and you're taking 2 capsules of caprylic acid in the morning, you're not going to get any value to reducing your craving for sweets. So you have to move closest to the time the weakness is. So the first thing is make sure you up your protein, take your caprylic acid before supper, and you should be able to notice in about 24 hours, 48 hours, a huge reduction in your cravings for sweets.